Good morning. I wouldn't say America, but anyhow, food. Guys, I decided to just go live and just let the video. Let the video save on YouTube one time. So it's 9:57. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of August. Having breakfast here this morning. This video is supposed to do since Sunday, Saturday, but we here today. It was atrocious. Powell. Now, that movement by Powell from Friday at half-10 was beneficial to most, if not most all, except myself. So there was two outcomes. Well, no, two learning moments and one general outcome. Powell has a strong. The general outcome is Powell has a strong presence in the market, and two things I learned. The firm daily loss is actually you can lose the whole account, not a loss and reset and you get a trade the next day. No. Once you lost that, you lost the account. So all the rest needs to be redialed. Dial right back now. Anything like a 1 lot, so a 0.5 lot needs to be 1. And the second thing, news is very important. I need to pay more attention to the news. Now, I would set. Let's make sure I fix this good. Good, nah, too much. Stay with me, guys. Alright, I will set a news filter. To do that, I just need a little more programming. But yeah, so news, prop firm updates. That's learning. What happened? Gold went on a buy, and there was a point of slippage was in for the Panda. This is the Panda account. The Panda it had a break for the downside. So the Panda was supposed to, and I quote, supposed to continue down. Power comes, it was going very good. Power comes, one big green candle on the 1 minute chart. Not even a 5 hour, 1 minute immediate. And there was slippage because it's a news event and it hit daily loss limit, which was like, I think the account was on a small drawdown, so it was like $490 or something, and it hit it in one go. And I was like, it didn't close the trading, it was in drawdown. The trade actually, the slippage opened up the spread and yeah, kaput. So, we lost Panda. The other thing we lost was the Lion. My problem again, if I just know Powell was going to speak, I'll just turn off the bot because it was going real good. We was not 85% of passing the first phase. It was okay routed. But a man who doesn't want to fail will never succeed. Sometimes you have to fail. That's all you learn. Gotta break an egg to make an omelette, right? So, moving on from that. Currently the hell I drawdown. My fault. I did my human interaction and increased the odds because during the backtest, Hyena showed me it never had 3 losses in a row. And on the third loss, I increased the lot size to 2 and it took a loss and pushed the account into drawdown. Besides that, I added some PS state, so it is, I think it was in a drawdown at 9,700. Right now, I think it currently at 9,880 or something. So I'll give you the exact figure. This is an update, by the way, so I have to give the exact figures. Aye. We lost a trade this morning. Lost $77. This is a 0.5 lot. All this I got how to reevaluate how to adjust because of the new data. Currently, you can see that, but I read it out. $9,722. Yeah, it was 9.8 or something. and we lost $77, or we lost $1.49 on a GBP USD. Also, I think I need to adjust timings. Right. The Dragon took it full straight. After 2 weeks, won that. Um, that account is actually 200 and something in profit because I placed that trade. I saw a gold movement earlier last week, and I just placed one trade. Now I'm not supposed to do that, but the inactivity, I didn't know when it's and it looked like a clear movement, clear as this, so I just took the trade one time. Oh, we actually in a trade right now. Damn, we in a XAU USD buy. Let's see this, and it looks like a pullback. How the hell? I don't understand this. That buy not supposed to activate. That buy not supposed to activate. Yeah, that buy not supposed to activate. Something I did. Hold on, wait. Upon display capture one time, and we go to the BPS. This was not supposed to happen. Probably I turned off the bot and forgot to clear the orders. Algo trader is on. So why all these is pending, old pending orders. All these is old pending orders. So and the new day we'll get new orders. And I'm not too sure what went on. I need to go back in the data because this trade opened since yesterday. Straight open since yesterday. I just didn't went on your accounts today. Damn it. Okay, well, that's news to me. You can see the other accounts from here. This is the rabbit. The rabbit is right now. Rabbit is was up. So the history. I think I have to take off gold over this. No, it's not good. USD was 85.85. That's not good. It's not good. That's not good. But still up. Still up $94. Oh, this was the panda. Kick me out after the account close. I want to show you guys the lion. Let's stick it. Bear with me, guys. Right, this was supposed to be the oh shit, big one. This was the lion, big loss streak, and it's supposed to come down. Went up a little more, so it's open my next and come down here. Now, if I close the bot because it was a profit here, if I close it here and open it back like 2 hours after here, smooth sailing. Now, we had a big drawdown still, so I might still lost the account. Now that's sustainable because we went up, come back down to about here, close off all those trades because this I believe was a 0.64, so it would have made all the profits, and then it went down and came back up, so we are close all the trades and we are still being profits. So the badness is going, and the entire power move has been wiped out. As you can see, this was the entry for the power move. It's back. You learn some, you don't learn some. So the account is on 6,000, we would have passed it. Damn. Anyhow, this is the losses and the wins. You can see the volume. I'll show you all the losses here somewhere. I didn't know how went on that good. All this was during the news event. I believe it's my fault. For some weird reason, I believe it's my fault. Probably my phone clicked in my pocket, I don't know. Because during that news event, I had my phone on there, and I was like going crazy. So, right, let me just get the text on take over the screen capture. What we're gonna do going forward. So, going forward, YouTube is not responding. I don't know why. Hopefully, that saves. Anyhow, going forward, what we're gonna do. I have a few updates to make on Dragon. Moving the fixed stop loss on TP. And I'm removing the entry buffer. The trailing stop loss, no settings. Yeah. Then the Panda, I'm going to revisit the time frames and double check those time frames. What I'm going to do is this time is actually set a small stop loss and a risk to reward ratio with a trailing stop. So it'll have a take profit of a risk to reward ratio like 1 to 2, and then a trailing stop. The stop loss will be much more tighter because the problem I'm seeing and noticing is when it does take a loss, it losing all the profits it gained. So all these things are just moving forward. You could only use things if I test, and how I test is for testing with the VPS. So it costed me. It costed me. But that's fine. We'll get to that point. Figure out how to create the OBOT. So today I might do that. And then I'll scale a bot. This is a moving average. Currently I think we have 2 dormant ears, the monkey and the turtle. So the turtle would be the orb, monkey would be the scaling bot. The scaling bot is a moving average bot. How I'm gonna build it is for every 3 candles under the moving average or over the moving average, you open up for continued movement with a double confirmation for confirmation of trend on a probably a lower time frame. On a lower time frame. Tight stop loss. Trailing stop loss with room. But a risk to reward ratio probably like a 1 to 3. So that way we'll get more trades. I'm just starting to put this on a 15-minute or 5-minute time frame for a maximum volume of trades. I'll set the fixed risk lot size to 0.01. The pairs I'm going to try to execute this on is gold and Euro USD for the while. So that is the monkey. I think I figured out how to do that. The orb, the turtle, everybody know the orb is the opening breakout. It's just a different version of the panda. The panda is a rate breakout. We just call it panda because we was focusing on Asian time frames. But I need to move my shift my focus from Asian time frames to the New York range. So I'll still be named panda, but it'll be time frame breakout. I'll code it in a way that you could pick which time frames, or the times will automatically be set, and you pick when the breakout's gonna happen. Which session you want to trade with the breakout. So more than likely London and New York. I was watching one brother. He is on YouTube. He breaks it down and he say on London is the most winning. On the Asian market it wins, but it's choppy. And the New York market is where most of the moves happen. So I still need to go revisit the logics. So that's that. So that's the updates. Panda had an update, Dragon had an update, 2 new bots going into development. The hyena need to adjust one time frame, maybe. I might leave the hyena as is and just reduce the lot size, but backtest it. I'm gonna download the tick data and backtest it for way more periods. Now, this is the thing, I could backtest it for Duskas copy, but at the same time, the prop foo uses different, not time frame, but different stick patterns, because on 1 minute, on 400 traders, I'm watching a bearish candle, and on 400 pips, it's a bullish candle. I don't know how, I don't know. I think it's time frame, but I still need to really focus on it. And then, well, next thing I had to do is get down the time frame. That time frame still plays it. I think the time frame is 7 hours ahead or something. So in terms of selling the bots, scrap that. What I'm gonna do is be selling connections to the bot. So using Traders Connect, I could connect the prop firm to other prop firms or to live accounts, and you'll just be shadowing my account. So what I'm gonna do, so in total I'm supposed to have about 7 A's in my portfolio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. 7 A's in my portfolio. I'll have 7 VPSs, one running a live, and on these VPSs there'll be 2 props and a live account. That's the goal, right? The only one that won't have prop accounts is the Lion, because it's a grid, and then I'll connect those 2 Exness copy trader accounts with Traders Connect, and everybody can shadow there if you don't want to pay. And if you want to pay to get your full profits, you just pay, and I'll connect it to the prop firm, and you just shadow it. I'll probably set the risk to like 1%, so for every trader be risking 1%, or I could set it to standard lot size just like mine, or risk it or set it. As most of the accounts I'll be using fixed lot size, I could literally shadow it like 1 to 1. If I risk 0.1, you would risk 0.1. Yeah. So and why I'll do it on the prop firm is because the prop firms have the limitations that I would not increase the risk, because I want to keep the account alive, one, and because if I do increase the risk and I start losing, I could lose the account. So we don't want that. That's wasting money. So yeah, so that's the update. But we can adjust, create 2 more, and the payment plans will be coming soon. But I wouldn't really start the payment plans. I'm looking to get the bot up and functional. So yeah, that was 18 minutes. Yeah, that was a quick, short update, I think. So oh, as you guys see, we revamped. Well, it's not we, right? It's my channel, but I revamped the YouTube channel. I put a profile picture, changing the I put a thumbnail on top, banner, whatever. The logo. Say hello, my EAs. Now the old one was cool, eh? The old one was cool, but I just find it was missing some graffiti. So yeah, individualism. So yeah, I was really depressed losing them 2 accounts, because like it was like hard work down the drain, and then I readjust my vision. I was like, it's not hard work down the drain, it's hard work in the environment. So it's like you can't make the omelette without breaking the egg. So sometimes you only learn by doing, right? And trading is one. You learn by doing. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. These updates will be not done weekly. It will be done bi-weekly, probably monthly. But I remember, I will always be watching on my phone. Yeah, and on your phone too. Until we become profitable, I'll sell on this phone. Why? Because I have a WhatsApp group from an old investment group, and all the numbers from those guys on here, and I want to like reimburse them some cash that we lost. So I need to keep that phone in rotation. So thanks for viewing.